If you guys have not checked out my last video on how do you create a Asana project, I shall be leaving a link in the description to that video, and there's a lot of stuff in there that you might want to go through. Some of it I'll be telling you again in this video, but without further ado, let's jump right into it. So right now we're going to be talking about the customizable sections in Asana, how Asana works, how you can customize it. So you can see Asana works depending upon how you want it to. So usually I just like to use the board option, right? I haven't really gone into the timeline or calendar ever. This view is enough for me, but then again, it depends upon how you want your project to how do you want to track your project. So now once you have your task created, I told in the last video as well that you can just hit on it, and then there's so many customizable sections like who does the work. This depends upon who has joined your team, and this is Google based, so you can just invite your friends through Gmail, and then you can assign them the task. You can add a due date that I added, it's February 9, and then you can add it to multiple projects if you have any, and then you can add dependencies. Now what is dependency? Basically, what would it depend upon? Like, there are some tasks that depend on the other one. For example, if you have to make a car, like what if it was like make a car? So like before making a car, you need to have the doors, the body, the engine ready. Like they would be assembled to make a car, right? So you can just for such a scenario, you can just add the doors and stuff like that to the dependencies section, and the description is just the general overall description and some additional information as to how to go about doing the task. And you can just always use any kind of fonts, italic, bold, underlined, to provide emphasis on the description. So that controls. Then you have your like button, which is quite useless, but it can always if you hit that, like if your manager hits that, you usually know that it is a good thing, or you are being recognized, or your work is being looked at. So that is that. Attachments, you can attach files of any sort. I think if you go to your computer, you can attach any kind of files. You can use Dropbox, Google Drive, other things. So that is about the subtasks. Like I said, this goes back to dependencies. Then we have links. We have the task link actually. So that is about it. In the customizable section, you can add a subtask from right here, and that is about it. And once you're done customizing it, you can hit this button, you can close the details, you can actually just tap anywhere else as well, and then you can just start on tracking your project, or if you're an employee in the project, you can start working on it. But usually because the customizability is done by the project manager or some moderator. So that is all from this video. I hope this video was helpful, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you guys.